He's been a professional trader for decades.
So Nihilus, word has it that you bought your first stock in middle school.
Investing was a topic that even in grade school really interested me. I used to come in with my Wall Street Journal stock ticker quotes. I think part of it was like, oh, I'm a little kid and it seems cool and I'll come in and the other kids aren't into this and I'm into it.
So in 6th grade, precocious Nihilus Mativ asked his parents if he could start investing.
And they said, okay, well, we'll help you open a brokerage account. And they did that. And so I bought my 5 shares of IBM.
In the past, he's focused on income investments and dividend stocks. In recent years, he's homed in on crypto, saying the industry is simply too big to ignore.
I worked for Standard & Poor's. I am mostly known throughout investing for income and conservative stuff. So I get what the traditional world of finance is like. And in many ways, I probably have had some of the same objections, concerns, or questions that a regular person on the street would have, especially as it pertains to crypto. So I guess what I'd say is like, I get you. If you're out there and you're confused by this or you don't understand it or you think it's all a scam or whatever, I get it.
Nihilus is bringing that layman's curiosity to Weiss Crypto Investor as associate editor, working alongside editor Juan Villaverde. And while the service is centered around buy and trade signals on large and smaller cryptos, Nihilus will shed light on different opportunities in the crypto world.
Talk about your role with WCI, Weiss Crypto Investor.
It certainly will be about buying cryptos at the right time, but it'll be about a lot more than that. I have some ideas about how you can get free crypto. I have an entire issue I want to do. There's literally an entire world of opportunities beyond simply Bitcoin and Ethereum, although those should be considered kind of like your Amazons and Apples. Bitcoin mining is something I'm looking into for myself.
And he'll write about what mining entails and the money that can be made. He'll also explore how to get into the exploding NFT landscape, even the hottest blockchain projects, without leaving your comfort zone.
I have a share in a Bored Ape. I have a share in a CryptoPunk, but I didn't have to spend a lot of money. They're worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. I invested a couple $100 in them. So there's a way to get fractional ownership in NFTs, for example, without taking big risks.
When I spoke with Nihilus, he just returned from what's known as Bitcoin Beach in El Salvador. His daughter was in a surfing competition nearby as part of the United States surfing team.
Check this out to my left. You see that? Bitcoin. Sounds like a party going on down the street. Bitcoin accepted here.
The country was the first to adopt Bitcoin as official currency.
There's a beach there called El Zante, and it has become sort of ground zero for the real world adoption of crypto. What happened was several years ago, an anonymous donor gave a bunch of Bitcoin to this small beach community. And he said, you can have this money without strings attached, except you have to use this Bitcoin. You have to do a monetary experiment. I want to create a local economy that runs on crypto. It doesn't have to be a $20,000 purchase. I want you to be able to go to the bodega and get your groceries with Bitcoin. I want the hotel to take Bitcoin.
There are some hurdles right now with widespread use. Nihilus says as a U.S. resident there, he wasn't able to use the Strike app to use Bitcoin at a restaurant. But in El Salvador and across the globe, crypto adoption is rising. And that's what he says you can't lose sight of when the market has corrections.
This volatility you see is the price you pay for the chance to make life-changing profits. It isn't like we can't see massive volatility in any market, really. Right? It's just that we see it a lot more frequently currently in the crypto space or in technology stocks or in other more speculative areas.
He sees only 2 options for Bitcoin, for example, going forward.
It ceases to be relevant or it becomes universally accepted. And people collectively accept that this is a valid way of storing wealth and transferring wealth. In that case, you make a lot of money regardless of where you buy it right now.
For what it's worth, he's banking on it being around for a long time.
Investment analyst Nihilus Mativ, thank you so much for your insights today. Great speaking with you.
Thanks for having me.